Hello again, it's me. I've just done something that I did in therapy a while back from a therapy called DBT. It's called Pros and Cons, and I've done the pros and cons of quitting weed. And what you do is not just do the pros and cons of quitting weed, but you do the pros and cons of not quitting weed. So it's instead of it being a 2 point factor, it's a 4 point factor. So, here's my pros of quitting weed. First of all, it's a financial gain. So, I'll be able to spend my money on nice things, go on holidays, maybe get tattoos, save up for these things. Then there's the health benefits. So obviously smoking cannabis, you're inhaling a lot of fume and tar, and it's not very good for you. I think I heard a statistic earlier that smoking 2 spliffs a day is the equivalent of smoking a 20 pack of cigarettes. So that's quite concerning. Also, I'd like to make my family proud of me, so I'm thinking, she's just a druggie that takes drugs all the time and doesn't know how to cope with life. And also I think it'll boost my confidence. If I can do this, I can do anything type thing. And plus, if I quit cannabis, I'll also have more energy. I'll be not as sedated by it. So they're the pros of quitting. And the cons of quitting is that the anxiety will return. For me, weed suppresses a lot of my anxiety. And without it, I'm constantly anxious, feeling like I'm waiting for something bad to happen, and it's not a very nice feeling. But like I say, the weed takes that away, so that's a really hard thing for me, and that's probably going to be the biggest challenge of quitting. Also, I can get bored very easily and agitated when I'm not smoking. I don't have a very good life at the moment. I'm out of work due to my mental health condition. I don't have nothing to do with my life. It is really boring, and I'm hoping to make changes to that. I've applied to go to college in October to do level 2 counselling skills, so I'm just waiting to hear to see if I've got a place from that course. And I've been looking into getting a part-time job as well, but nothing suitable has come up. I've applied for quite a few, but as of yet, I've not been successful. Another con of quitting is that I'll worry about things more, that I'll feel the stress of life, because let's face it, you could have the biggest stress in life and you could have a joint and all that stress just goes away and you just like, I don't give a fuck about anything anymore. So yeah, I'm going to feel the stress of life again. All these debts piling up on top of them because of the cost of smoking in the last few years and all that, and all my bills that I haven't paid because I've smoked weed. So, and then obviously the cons of quitting, there's no health benefits from smoking weed. I don't know exactly what health benefits cannabis have, but people say it can cure cancer, so maybe if I don't smoke and not get them health benefits, I could get cancer, and I could, yeah, who knows. And the pros of not quitting, I can continue to suppress the anxiety if I don't quit, and it'll just be a hell of a lot easier, to be honest. And if I continue to, if I don't quit, I can cope with a shit life that I hate. That's the big thing. Weed makes my shit life tolerable, and that's another thing I'm going to struggle with. Pros of not quitting, I'll continue to receive the health benefits you get from intake of cannabis. Yeah. And finally, the cons of not quitting, that I'll forever have no money, and that's the main reason I want to quit. That's my motivation, the money situation. and I can afford nice things. I can go on holiday. Finally, after not going on holiday in 12 years because of a series of unfortunate events that have happened in my life, such as 40 hospitalisations, do you know what I mean? And not working, so not being able to afford to go on holiday. But if I can afford to smoke that much cannabis, I can afford to go on holiday. And the cons of not quitting will feel like a failure. If I don't manage to do this, then and I'll have failed, then that's not a very good message I'm sending to myself, is it, about my capabilities of doing things in life. And also it's damage to my health. So if I don't quit, then I'm getting all that tar in my lungs every day, and over time, I could end up with lung cancer. So I say that cannabis can cure cancer. It might also cause cancer from the tar that you get in your lungs. And if I don't quit, my family might be disappointed in me, because I know my dad really wants me to quit weed, and he said so. So I want to make my dad proud, because I love my dad to pieces. I just want to make him proud. And if I don't quit, I'll continue to have no energy. So that's the pros and cons of me quitting cannabis. Another video over and done with. Actually, I need to rate my levels. My anxiety levels are still at a 3 because I'm low on cannabis. The last bit of cannabis I've got to quit. Agitation levels are at a 0 because I'm high right now, so I don't really have much agitation at all. Depression levels 2. Got a few stresses going on, but not overly depressed at the moment. So that's me over and out. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.